I am a life coach, and I am someone who helps people bring the light, shine the light, see the light in darkness. I've done this with myself. I do this with myself. And that's why I am this optimistic, positive person. It works. I'm very passionate about it. And someone asked me, like, what makes you stick out? And I really had to sit with myself, like, what does make me stick out? And what makes me stick out and set apart from all these other from anybody else, truthfully, and I'm pretty sure there's other people that are, like-minded and things like that, but I'm truly passionate about helping you see the light in darkness, seeing the sun in the storm, finding the positive in the worst situation. There's always positive in every situation. You can always learn from any and every situation, no matter how bad and horrible it is, right? Um, I am huge on coming into agreement with who Jesus says that I am. And I'm huge on encouraging people to come into agreement with who Jesus says you are. That's what changed my life, right? That's why I am who I am today. Okay. Um, I truly want to help people see themselves. I want to help them see themselves and believe in themselves in every situation, right? And honestly, like when we're dwelling on the negative, right? Because something didn't go our way, or we don't like what someone's saying, or a bad breakup, or we lose our job, or you have to come up with so much money to fix your car. Like that's what I'm going through right now, right? I don't see, I mean, yes, there's bad to it, but I always have hope. Why? Because that's what the Lord, that's what Jesus says, right? Like Jesus says not to worry. So I don't worry, right? So I literally come into agreement with what Jesus says, who has helped me truthfully become this optimistic, happy person. And now I'm able to shine my light in darkness with other people, and I'm able to help people see the good in the worst situation possible, right? When we're looking at just the negative and just the bad thing and just focus on the bad thing, which honestly it's easy to do. It's easy to focus on the bad in a messed up situation. It really is, because it's right there in front of you, right? You don't have to try to look for the bad. It's right there in front of you. So it's easy to hold on to that. And when you do that, it'll tie you down. It'll discourage you. It'll make you want to give up. It'll make you believe that nothing is possible. It'll tell you, you know what? This isn't it. Give up, right? That's what happens when we sit here and we continue to just focus on the negative and come into agreement with who the enemy says we are. Not good enough. You're a screw up. This shouldn't happen. This happened to you because you deserve it, right? When truthfully, God is in control over everything. God is in control over everything. And what the enemy tries to make bad and evil, God always turns to good. Always, right? So I help people, and I do this with myself, I do this with my kids, I do this with my friends, I do this with whoever is in contact with me. I literally help people find the positive in a situation. What is it that God is really trying to show me out of this, right? We sit here and we think of these bad situations that we're in or that we go through. Man, I deserve this, right? Like, why did this happen? This light keeps going out. But what we should do is try to find the good. Now, these situations and these things that we go through, truthfully, it shows you how strong you are. It shows you the strength that you have, right? God says when we are weak, that's when he is the strongest, right? So when we are weak, we can just go to him and he will give us the strength. You'll be able to see that, right? If you're upset about a situation, you can sit here and ask yourself, okay, why am I really mad about this? And when you ask yourself that, why am I really mad about this, truthfully, you get to learn something about yourself. So for an example, I really don't like how that person talked to me. And they got smart. Like, why did she or why did he say that? Why did he or she say that to me? What are you really mad about? Do you believe what he or she said about you? Like, is there some insecurity within you, within yourself? And if there is, that's okay. Let me tell you what's good about the situation. This is what I mean when I say finding the positive out of a situation. It's okay if you are insecure. It's okay if there's some type of insecurity inside within you. The most beautiful thing about this is that you were able to pinpoint that by asking yourself, why am I really upset about the situation? And now that you have discovered that there are some insecurities within yourself, we can work on that, right? So that's beautiful. Now, that's just an example. I want to share a couple things with you on how you can sit here and see the positive out of a negative situation, okay? So I want to just point this out. Happiness is not external. Money doesn't make you happy. There's people who have so much money who still aren't happy, okay? It's not about the physical. It's not about that at all. It's about the spirit. It's about what's within, right? It's here, this right here. It's within inside you, okay? Accepting things that you can and cannot change. That's important. See the reality for what it is, okay? And accept the things that you can change and accept the things that you cannot change. And then when you do that, you will find things to feel, you will find things that you will actually appreciate, right? That's when the appreciation comes in, you know? So instead of like, my car broke down, I'm so irritated, and you're just upset about that. Okay, now let me look at the situation here. I can fix it, right? I can't fix it right now though. It's still working, right? So I can still use it. And I still have a car. It's messing up, but you know what? I can fix it, and I can sit here and find a plan. I can figure this out. Jot down what you're going to do to figure it out. Okay. So I'm accepting what is, what I can do, and what I can't do. Now, wow, I appreciate the fact that I even have a car. I appreciate the fact that I'm able to fix this. That's good. Makes me feel good. Right now you're like, you can breathe. And then that's just, now you're happy about it. And I just want to share one more thing. Happiness can be easily destroyed by your expectations. Don't ever expect too much, okay? Just because you're kind and respectful doesn't mean that someone's going to be that way towards you, okay? We sit here and we tend to expect what we are giving. I'm sorry. That's the easiest and the quickest way to destroy your happiness. Expect what you observe and let it be that. All right, so that's what I'm gonna share with you. I hope this helps. And if you're looking for someone to talk to, if you're looking for a life coach, because we all need one, right? Send me a private message. And we can we can set up a free consultation and we can talk. But you don't need to sit here and just continue to be in this darkness. You don't have to continue to just feel unworthy, because that's not who you are, okay? And I would love to sit here and help you look at the positive, to help you become more of an optimistic person and see the sun in the storm. Okay, I'm passionate about it. I care about just seeing everybody win and just being the best version of themselves, and honestly coming into agreement with who Jesus says you are. All right, so again, send me a message, or you can even comment below. You're not the only one. I've struggled with this. That's why I'm so passionate about it now. I'm so passionate about this because I know what it feels like, and I know that it's possible to get you out of that negative headset, that negative mindset. You all have a blessed day. Bye.